And how does syndication work? So I use the word syndication. This is a big fancy term. It's really not. The general partner, myself, my team, we find the property. We start doing all the work. What we do is we basically identify it and get that under contract. And then what we do is we share that opportunity with our investor base. We let them know about the opportunity. Together, we put funds in, the investors put funds in. Together, we buy the property and we create a structure, a company in order to do that specific to that property. We oversee the asset, we manage it, we manage the manager who oversees the day-to-day. And then once all the property is stabilized and the property is producing cash, expenses are paid, then we start to send out distributions to our investors. And so everyone starts to get some nice cash flow and equity. And eventually we'll hold the asset, we'll improve it, we'll sell it, and then everyone splits the profits. Now, most of this is a pretty generic statement, but that is the process. The majority of the equity, the majority of the cash flow typically goes to the investor because the investor does bring in a large portion of the funds required. Now, the operator, I think it's really important if you're looking at other operators, you want to make sure that they are also investing, co-investing with you. So we typically invest at least 10% into every one of our deals as operators ourselves. So our own funds are right there next to your funds. So multifamily real estate has really outperformed the S&P 500 for the last 50 years. And if you look at, the different types of offices, retail, industrial, and multifamily. So I skipped this when I talked about the types of real estate. This is warehouses. Warehouses are actually a really great form of investing. If you can get into a project like that, it's a great one to get into. I talked about retail and office, but you can see that multifamily has beat all four of those. If you compare that to the stock market, which has been trending between 8 and 9%, by the time you pay those taxes and you get all those fees, you're really net earning about 5 to 6%. With multifamily, you will net 10% because you have massive tax shelter. So again, not a tax advisor, but you'll be able to use depreciation to still have a very solid return.